You always want to be in the video. You're a ham. You're a ham. You're not a terrier, you're a ham. I don't know, that was lame. So I skipped another week. I have a feeling that might be the way things are just gonna go from here on out. Hi. I'm just trying to exist. I'm just trying to put one foot in front of the other. It's not been horrible the past couple of weeks. I've just been exhausted. So, yeah. This is probably going to be, well, I always say it's going to be a real fast video and then I end up having verbal diarrhea. So, this is what I do. Let's jump in the weigh-in, get it out of the way. So, the last time you saw me was 2 weeks ago, and that was my weigh-in. I weighed at 160.8. I have to look at my note. And then last week, I didn't do a video, but I did weigh in, and I weighed in at 160.6. So I lost 0.2 pounds. Basically, I maintained. And that was about right. I was supposed to start my period that week, but of course, peri-menopause has its own schedule, so I did not. But I was still retaining because, yeah. And honestly, I said I was going to do a maintenance week that week, and I didn't count horribly closely, but I didn't go, hog wild, and I didn't really do maintenance either. So if I had done maintenance, I probably would have gained, but it was okay. And then that brings us to this week, which was yesterday's weigh-in, Saturday. I weighed in at 159.6. So I lost a pound this week. So in the last 2 weeks, I've lost 1.2 pounds. And given that I finally just started my period yesterday, I will take that because I am over this peri-menopause thing. You know what? It would be one thing if I was like done with the bleeding, but I'm not. So I could really, all the rest of this stuff can really just off because it's not good. I don't like it. But my friend Jen, who is currently going through menopause, has suggested a cream for me. It's another wild yam I had talked about a little while back, but this one was recommended by a naturopath. And so I got that on Amazon, and I've been using that this week. And I feel, and it may be just because my period was coming, and so there was some relief inside, but usually when my period's coming, like that whole week, I'm crazy. So I felt somewhat better. So I don't know if it's a placebo effect. I don't care as long as I felt better. So I will link something up here so that you can, not link, but a picture of it so you'll know the name of it. I can't think of it right now. So basically a pound in 2 weeks. Not great, but better than gaining or staying the same, right? This was my reward for going to the grocery store early. I haven't worked out yet. It's almost 10 o'clock. I'm over it. Yesterday I didn't want to work out, but I did. I've actually been social the last 2 weekends. Last Saturday we had a birthday party for our friend Matt. Well, we didn't have it. We went to his birthday party, and I got to see a whole bunch of people that I haven't seen in years. And that was fun, but that was exhausting. You guys know I'm an introvert, and if I expend any kind of social energy, I have to take a day to recover. But it was good because it felt like it fed my soul too. So I guess I'm an outverted introvert. I don't know. I need people, but I don't want to be around them. So do with that what you will. And then this weekend, Friday night, I went to go see a play at the theater that I used to work with, and I got to see a whole bunch of people. I went to this particular play because it has a lot of the people in it that I used to work with, and they don't necessarily normally work at the theater anymore. And so it was good that I'm going to get to see a whole bunch of people that I haven't seen in years. And so that was cool. The play was hilarious. I've seen it before. They put it up before years ago. And it's Reefer Madness, for those of you who are curious. And it was hilarious. And I got to see a bunch of people on stage that I haven't seen in a while, and then hang out with them a little bit after. And I got to go to dinner with my Migi, and we had a great talk and just talked for hours. And then we walked up and down Cannery Row a little bit and just sort of watched the ocean for a while before the show. And that fed my soul a lot as well. But I didn't get home until 10:45, almost 11, Friday night. And that's way past my bedtime. This grandma is in bed by 7:30 at the latest on weeknights, and usually weekends too, because I just don't see it. I love my bed, and I don't necessarily go to sleep that early, but I'll scroll on my phone. I'll listen to music, watch stuff on my phone, and it's my me time, because Rob's usually out here for like an hour watching TV on the couch, eating ice cream, whatever. And I need that alone time to just decompress from the day. So yeah, getting home at 11 was a bit much. I didn't get to sleep until like 12. And then I woke up yesterday morning 7, and I couldn't get back to sleep. So I got up, and Rob and I kind of talked for a little bit, and then he's like, you're exhausted. Why don't you just go back to bed? And I'm like, I can. I don't nap. I can't. My body doesn't want to fall asleep once I'm up. This is just me telling him all of this. And he's like, well, why don't you just go try? And so like I laid down out for like an hour. He woke me up, and then he's like, do you want another half hour? I'm like, yes, please. Out again. And then, so I didn't actually start working out until 12:15, and then he took off. He was gone last night. So last night was a really short day for me, because I just feel like I wasted half the day, but I needed it. I needed the sleep. And then I worked out. I did like a 2-hour workout, and then cramps and just ickiness, and then bed super, super early because he wasn't here. So I was like, well, might as well. Dogs, let's get in bed. And so we all just snuggled in, but even then I didn't, because I had slept so late, I couldn't get to sleep. So I just scrolled on my phone for hours and didn't end up sleeping until like midnight. It's bad. And then I was up at 6:30 this morning, which was actually nice of the dogs to let me sleep in that late, because normally they're up at 4 with Rob, but he wasn't here. So they let me sleep in until 6:30. Didn't you? You say hi? Say hi? See, this little baby girl, she had a tooth out. Yeah, you had a tooth out this week, didn't you? She had to get a dental. You want to get up here? And they had one extraction, which was good because we thought there were going to be more. And she had a molar taken out. Yeah. Which explains a lot. It was infected, so she was probably in a lot of pain. She's been growling and snapping at Shiloh a lot at night. Like when Shiloh will jump in the bed and this one's already in it. And it's just, I mean, she's a grumpy Gus anyway, but it's out of character for her to snap. And so I think that explains that. I think she's been in pain, and that makes me feel like a horrible mommy. But she's gonna get better now. You gonna get better? Yeah, you can get better. So that was 2 weeks in a nutshell, really. tax season is over. Well, tax season here got extended until October because of the flooding, but we got most of them out of the way. So hopefully it'll go, like my boss is on vacation next week. She's like, peace out, I'm going to Palm Springs, which I totally get. So yeah, that's about it. That's what's been going on with me the last couple of weeks. Just getting by, doing my shit, and trying not to go insane. So right now we have been to the grocery store, and now we are going to, well, you didn't go, but I am going to go get in my workout clothes and get my workout in, and then do this Sunday thing. I should clean. Not gonna happen. But that's all I got. So if you've enjoyed any part of this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already and you feel like subscribing, feel free. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.